Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Loud Lounge.
We're back.
Yabani Abba. And today we're looking at this topic. We want to know if people on social media are much more aggressive than in real life.
Yeah.
Mabuza question.
Which one make a raise by?
Yes or no?
Yes or no? People on social
yes.
media, are they much more aggressive than in real life?
Yes.
I think no.
They are more aggressive on social media than in real life.
Real.
Yeah.
Than in real life.
Than in real life.
Tell me.
Let me tell you something. I don't want to mention names, but when
Feel
it comes
free,
to
we're on a podcast.
Like that justifies it?
Yeah, we're on a podcast. I mean,
Okay.
radio will limit us.
We have a
Traditional media
lot.
will limit us.
We have a lot.
Uh-huh.
But let me take somebody like
My good friend.
who's your good friend?
Bongo Ideas.
No. Even Bongo Ideas, no. Yeah, that guy speaks his mind the way it is. But some people dislike that. So fair enough. But somebody like
Shatawale.
Shatawale is part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Shatawale is part of it. Ifya Schwarzenegger is part of it.
Yeah.
Have you seen Ifya Schwarzenegger in real life before?
Yeah, but it's been a long time.
Yeah.
I think first time I met her, my very early radio days, and then the last time I think we had an event in was in New York thereabout. But we are not cool, so me said the
Why is she calm?
Let me start with Ifya Schwarzenegger. If you know Ifya Schwarzenegger very well, right? When you are close to Ifya Schwarzenegger, I quite remember last 2 years we had some engagement. Ben Duka, who is
hey, shouts going out to Ben.
Yeah, Ben Duka.
Maji.
He's a radio producer for Chami Kofi.
Yeah.
Chami, I must say. And we had opportunity to get close. Yo, like we yeah be with that particular. I said like you wanted to see that social media life here. No, he's that calm person. But in a minute, jumps on the camera.
We'll put you on a different.
Like he's the best.
Oh, okay.
You understand? But I think what creates that is the pressure that comes from social media. You understand? This is what the people like. So I have to give it to them. Whether dirty, whether it will. If you're Schwarzenegger, let me say doesn't have a credibility now because Charlie right now only Ferrier. She can do anything without anything. What else here? Yeah. So me, I think somebody like Ifya, somebody like Shatta, these people.
Shatta, in real life,
Shatta in real life is also
that cool,
calm person because I can't remember a movie we shot and on set. Like, it was so cool. But when it comes on social media, you understand? So these things are making people to to learn.
Yes.
So now it is everywhere.
Will be a camera scene anymore. The person just want to act mean.
Good.
Meanwhile, in real life, they are not that way.
They are not who they are.
I think it's. You're saying these things based on your experiences of people in real life and how their life is on social media, right? I think I have a different experience. I think the people I know who are loud on social media or who like to show off, they only show off like a tenth of what they really are. I'm one of those people. I have you've seen me in about 3 different faces: corporate, GMB, production. You've seen me on screens now. But I have so many other and my social media, if you go to my social media page, you just see me on doing new stuff. But I'm much more than that. My very good friend Kwame is good, but on social media you don't see that. The people I know, they just give off a little bit of that. If you see them in social media, if I can tell you, if I come and type on your social media that if you see me run, when you see me in real life run, best believe it. Because I won't be cool. I won't be cool with you on social media and fake it when I see you in real life. So I think I have a different experience. However, the people who do that, they do it because they think they need to compensate for something they lack.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? If you are on social media, it can't be like that in real life. What is it that you're missing in real life that can't give you that for whatever it is to
Oh
be
no,
that
but
way when you see people.
I think social media's programming, the algorithm that runs with most of these platforms, also play a vital role in that because um, traction. The more you develop traction for something, the more is likely to get a lot of consumers, right?
Yeah.
And the negativity, things that are foul and negative, automatically gets a lot of eyeballs. I mean, just look on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. The more people are commenting, it tells the algorithm that people are interested
in what is going on?
in what's going on.
Good.
So the more you insult somebody,
Mm,
the more people comment on it.
mm,
And then the algorithm actually releases a lot of, expands the.
Mm,
So that is what is actually making it. People do that a lot because one yes, algorithm name because
yeah.
there's a
So it's a means
limitation.
to an end.
Yes, there's a
Mm,
limitation to the number of people because Facebook will only allow you to have 5,000 friends, right?
mm.
okay, I'm not on Facebook
Yeah,
anymore.
no. Oh,
Well, I left about 5 years ago.
what jai?
Which I,
Oh, oh.
I
When
like
mark
me who so
relationship
far
as
so
when mark
I
relationship
I don't
I
even know.
when mark relationship I say.
But I still
But
have Mark on
okay,
IG.
so what happens is that there is a limitation when you post your 5,000 friends will not see it. So maybe like 200 of the 5,000 will see it.
Mm.
And when the 200 start responding to that post, then the
Hmm.
algorithm will push it to the next 400. If they also reacted to it and it pushes it to a lot more. That is how it works. So somebody might not even be your friend, or you are not even following the person on Twitter, but then automatically you see the person's feed because the algorithm is telling everybody that Charlie, this is something that is of interest, something that will keep you on the app. They
Yeah.
don't want people to actually leave the app. Facebook doesn't want you to leave. So when you post something with a link to YouTube, no, omo manenko. Even that
But
200 people on money,
so I guess those who are doing that,
they
either
have
they understand
they
or
understand
they
how
know
the
they like the
algorithm works.
benefits of what they are
Yes.
getting. So exactly. So they
So for
it's
somebody like
some
Shatta, it's working for him
mm,
because Obano was soft live, no, di atem no, yes, algorithm ni pushy. You understand? So he actually gets a lot of benefit from it. So it's not like what he is not making or getting in real life that wants him, that is pushing him to do all these things.
okay.
But he's just selling a product. He's
Yeah.
selling a brand.
Selling the brand.
You understand?
But but you can still sell a brand by not being aggressive.
That is
Oh.
Shatta.
You
That's
no,
Shatta for you.
like okay.
That's like
Let me use
the
this.
long way to somewhere and then the shortcut. Not being aggressive and all that. Like someone trying to grow an Instagram page that
Mhm.
is
Ah,
dedicated for helping young women. By
mhm,
somebody, I mean me.
mhm,
Helping young women live more intentional lives.
mhm.
My bro, my
Ubezo
bre.
grow.
Up to now, me 100 followers for on that page. Do you get?
Montwaki
But
back
in
on
my
Hade.
exactly.
Montwaki back on Hade.
Exactly.
Mm.
So if I wanted to use that shortcut and twerk and scream and do stuff that will get me the clicks like he was explaining, then that's the shortcut. But Chatawale knows what he's doing.
So fine. My question here is that is it the right thing to do?
No, whether right or wrong is relative.
So at the end of the day, probably some aggressiveness can take you to a place where
Mhm.
you might regret.
It depends.
Your man, Bongo Ideas.
Yes.
Like, is he your man?
No, he's my man. He's
Good.
my good friend.
So Bongo Ideas have been trailing a lot of guys out there on
Mhm,
Twitter.
mhm,
Not long ago, Asamoah
mhm.
Samojan came out with some threatening messages.
Yes.
I'll find you and blah blah blah.
Yes.
The next one was this business mogul that
Kojo Forex, right?
the news was out there that he has sued this guy.
Mhm.
You see, in a
What's
way,
his deal though?
Okay,
Anyway,
so
what's his
in a
deal?
way, does it
For
really make you
okay,
comfortable in your space
I've
when you're aggressive?
okay, so I've been on almost all the ends when it comes to social media,
Hmm.
um, be it cyberbullying or whatever you call it.
Mm.
I've been given and also I've received it. And I'll tell you this. Let me pick somebody like Bongo Ideas. I believe he's a young, intelligent individual who just doesn't have filter when it comes to things that he wants to put on social media.
Oh, really?
Whatever he's writing, he may be right or wrong depending on where you're standing. See, there are certain posts that he will put out there. Me, I feel that Charlie, this is very an intellectual piece. But can be na a tree mea. Me make us say, oh, nah, this one there for sure. However, wisdom is knowing where and when to say certain things. That is what he lacks. Oni madea pa, but nyansa enoni. Na meka nyansa enye didi atame no be say I did this. But he doesn't know when and when to put certain things out. We all know that there are certain individuals in this country who are not running and doing things proper. But I can't just wake up one day and be all about, Kufuado's business, insulting him left, right, center. You understand?
Reminds me of I don't know if it's a proverb that my dad used to tell me. Devika akplagama kanya gang.
Tell me.
It means the literal translation is a child who can swallow big muscles, does not dish out big words or something. It's like,
Okay.
I don't know how to give you the but again. So the vikag akplagama kanya gown.
So
if
Suti,
you can
you be
think it doesn't necessarily mean that the world should see it.
Yes.
If you are in a space that you think that you have that you've grown that following, and you look at what anytime I hear bongo ideas, the first thing I remember is that encounter with Anaba Namwa in that audition room.
On that audition
on that
room,
show.
Yeah.
How humiliating was that experience?
No, but to him,
and
he
you
doesn't
saw
see.
but you saw the way he was so like quiet.
So people are living double lives right now. See, and it's a generational issue. This issue is a generational issue. I mean, the Gen Zs were born into an era where everything is about likes. Everything is about internet. So to them, their life revolves around the internet. Validation is the number of likes, the number of comments that you have when you post a picture. They did not live in an era when you had to visit a friend, you have to walk all the way. I had a friend, I was living at Bomsu in Kumasi. I had to move all the way to Ridge Road to go and see if my friend is in the house so that we could play. And
so when you go and he's not there,
imagine that.
Then you for day on your way back to your own house. You
also,
understand?
you're getting some exercise in with that.
You understand?
And there'll be everyone is
right now. Yo, G, where you dey? You dey house? Nah, bro, I move. We side. Shall I dey the junction for the I beg dey there they come. It's easier. You understand? For a life like that, for people to understand, these youngins to understand how life was before the internet, it would be so hard. And that life before the internet came with so many things like respect, discipline. These things were taken out with the introduction of the internet, and because the people that were ruling the internet were pushing things for them to see are people who care less about respect. They care less about, family and community building. You understand? So, constantly, that is what is influencing them. So these youngins, I've seen people on social media threaten me. Like, I mean, you know how it is myself. When I'm doing an expose or I'm doing an editorial on an artist, I go all out and push my narrative. I have people from SM calling me. Social media, we catch you, go beat you. I meet one in real life. He look me from head to toe in our bag.
Obviously bigger than him.
Oh, how?
Yeah.
Plenty of them. So people are, I believe they are so much aggressive on social media. And it's because the people that are running social media right now are the Gen Zs.
Do you think that the Gen Zs, we all agree that are the, I don't want to call them the problem, but this is their world.
This is their world.
Truly, they are doing what feels best to them. But do you think that the millennials and the Generation Xers who are still acting like this, they miss the line between being yourself or being a Gen Z and doing what gets you the clicks? And then, because Gen Xers and millennials were born into an era where there was a lot of divorce. There was, so they grew up to speak their mind, be independent. We care about work for us, not us. I'm not for millennials and Generation Xers.
First and foremost, state you where are you?
Yenka.
Yenka.
So,
I beg you, first take
Generation
time.
X's and millennials, they believe in work, as in wake up from the house, go and do something and earn something. Independence. That's where that was the era where there are a lot of single parents because one you must So a lot of millennials are parents, and so they are missing the line. They see the Gen Zs doing these things, and they're like, oh, so if I do ABC, I can do that. But because it is not your era, because it is not, there's something that is missing in the communication. Someone like Evia Schwarzenegger, why are you screaming on social media? Like, I don't know her anywhere, but
because if you
Exactly.
grow past me plenty,
exactly.
and
So
me say I grow.
if the kids are doing it and you are also doing that, then what's to say that
I believe
we need to learn from
I
someone?
believe the other generations, they are doing it because they understand how the algorithm works and they want to just get their message out.
Yeah.
That is the only way they are.
Yeah.
That is the
Especially
only explanation.
millennials. They like to speak their mind.
Yeah.
They are heavily opinionated.
Yes.
I'm not a millennial either. So I guess that makes me a Gen Z.
We are Gen Z. We are Gen Z.
I'm not a Gen Z.
Yes.
But so they are missing something.
Mhm.
But I think the aggression comes when let me tell a story before I forget. There was this guy who started eating big bowls of food on social media. And the bigger the bowl, the more attention he got. Now he's so fat that he had to open a GoFundMe to get a surgery because
Gastric bypass, yeah.
He ended up eating so much just for people to like his stuff.
Yes.
And now he's going through serious medical issues.
Yes.
He can't breathe. He
Yes.
has tubes and stuff. When I watched the documentary, it was a BBC documentary, I was so sad.
In life,
Exactly. So the aggression comes when there's like a steady increase of whatever it is that you're doing to get you the attention, but you don't realize that
no,
you have a name, you have a family, you have people who know you in real life. They forget that.
no,
So that's what's missing.
they were not used to life before the internet. Or no, Munim. All they know is the internet because there are so many ladies that are twerking on social media. Maybe who am I? May I
Bosom Pio.
Yes. Bosom S young, slim young.
The elite doesn't cheat anything.
No, me I'm on TikTok. I still don't know how to use that shit, but I'm on TikTok. Do you know why I got on TikTok?
Why?
Hajia Bintu, I'm called TikTok. Yes, I have a weekly bundle for Hajia Bintu on TikTok. That's what I do. It keeps me entertained. See, I will go and watch that shit, but I will never in my life probably say I would encourage somebody to be doing that. You understand?
Yeah.
Because I know what life is before social media. Mehumbi, before social media. And I know the implication of some of these things. They are not lucky. The Gen Zs are not lucky because, I mean, as it stands now, most Gen Zs might probably have started working a little bit, earning some few coins. But millennials, probably even their supervisors or top managers.
Yes, they're in managerial roles.
You understand? So these are the people that will look at you and try to look at your social media to see what the fuck you're doing over there.
Yeah.
You understand? And no Gen Zs, like Gen Zs will survive when the millennials are gone. And unfortunately, the millennials, they have over like 30 more years before they start dying.
And have you seen that they don't age?
Yes.
Millennials look like they're in their 20s and 30s.
Yeah. Niggas, yenam system. See ya, Nyarko.
But do you know why? Do you know why? They eat fresh things.
No, I think they don't care.
No, they eat fresh things.
No, millennials don't give a shit anymore.
Yeah.
They were born in the era where women started saying marriage does not define me. So they grew to understand that you can have a life. That does not go school, pass your exams.
Yes.
I grew up hearing it. The school not pass, not Jidona or not this one, not GV. It's 5. Go to school, pass your get good grades, get a good job, marry, have kids. That's the thing they tell you. That's indoctrination.
Yeah.
And then millennials realize that life happens. Like there's so much more to life than all this. So I get what you were saying, that they had a life and then social media.
Social media came.
So if social media is your life, then that's where the challenge starts.
You know, if internet plug, I heard about it. I don't know how true it is. Let me put it out there. And if in the comment section it be true, just let me know. That the whole Ghana, the plug way they carry internet, they come. I just say they somewhere around the Kumasi Accra stretch, yeah? I lie. If that switch go off, because
really?
Yeah. But you know, every country has that. That's why they are able to block certain apps from.
in Asian, like North Korea and the rest, they don't use Facebook.
This evening, I think Utah or one of the states in US just banned TikTok. Several states are planning to also do that. You understand? So there is actually one point where they carry the thing come the whole country. So that's why in other countries they can decide that, okay, look, we won't let even this television network enter into our country. Libya did that with foreign news channels. They did that under yes, Muammar Gaddafi's rule.
Gaddafi,
Yeah.
Oh.
So imagine if that switch right now it go off. There are so many people that will commit suicide. I'm telling you,
Oh.
and that will be the majority of them will be the Gen Zs.
because their life depends on
Their
social
life
media.
depends on social
In fact,
media,
their life
and the
is social
algorithm
media.
is running them. The algorithm way they rule them.
Yeah.
Algorithm they rule you. So if the algorithm responds or gives you traction when you are aggressive, be it stripping, be it insulting people, be it trolls, algorithm not a casa de nature. The only way you can get likes is to do that, because there's times I'll post some cool things, something non-abusive, a picture. Good
27
morning.
likes.
Then somebody go come insult you. Foolish boy. Why good morning? What is good about this morning?
Yeah.
You respond to one and say, oh, boss, but you know be anything where you for respond. Algorithm in a rule.
Talk about machines ruling humans now.
Yes. Algorithm,
Hey.
because I don't know him, so yeah, he will get the attention. You understand? So I believe yes, people are aggressive on social media. In real life, they are not. It's just that they've not experienced life outside internet.
That's true.
Life without internet. They don't know. They have no idea that I will put my phone off right now and have a decent conversation with a human being. Whereby at that point in time, it be manners ways it come at play. You understand? Looking the person, having a decent conversation, Charlie respecting or respecto, sitting down, eating, proper eating. Right now, if you eat with the one hand, the whose phone, then
just open any restaurant door and everybody's like this. We are all robots. We are all like this.
Yeah.
But I also think that the concepts of anonymity that social media provides encourages or enables these aggression, the aggression that we experience on social media. Because if I'm behind my phone, I can create any accounts and not put my photos on.
Yes.
And so I did that. I conned my long-time ex-boyfriend to thinking I'm another woman. And so I told him to go and leave the girl because he kept talking shit about the girl. So go and leave the girl so that you come and meet me in person for the first time. And he came to my house and I called him with that fake phone and I was like, it's me. He ran and left his car keys.
That was bad.
Yes, that's anonymity. Because I can
evil.
do that. That's not evil.
It's evil.
Okay, so
when
we
talked about women and men, you guys think you're on top, you know what you're doing. Yeah, they're like we act like we are low key.
The things women will do, Satan self will scream. Hey!
Anyway, so yeah, if you know that it is only your social profile that people have access to, they don't know where you live, they don't know where you work, so you can go and say anything that comes to mind.
I saw this quote on Facebook, and I'm not sure it's from Mike Tyson, but nobody in the picture at all. No much you say it's from Mike Tyson. Says social media has made it easy for people to talk shit without getting punched in the face. Back then, if you talk, you walk.
Oh yeah.
So in my era, if thing I no go fit do, I no go talk. Because my era you understand? So I was kana
Or
talking I do.
Yeah.
If I meet
I
you,
like that.
if I meet you, I go feel I go blow you. I meet you right now.
Yeah. So if me, I go a long way to text you and I tell you, say, if I see you, bro, I really mean that shit.
Whoa.
I really mean it. Because in my era, Charlie, then we know they run mouth. Because where you can't hide. It's not anonymous. It be your friends where you then they walk. If you are in a squad of like 10 to 15 boys, where you one for inside where they bore you, You for tell them straight in the face. Catch them. You, if I see you anywhere, or catch anyone in him. But right now, people vex you for some place, then you go hide behind some account. No, a creative BB, you know, hey, DJ Slim, you who will come to your house tonight. You know how many threatening messages I get over from the time I do Jackie in editorial to Black Sheriff to Shatawale. You know how many messages I get? I still there here, nigga.
Can I say that there's an advantage to it? Most people who in real life are depressed or they're having a shitty life, they use social media to entertain themselves,
just cool off,
to take their minds off. So maybe sometimes their aggression, or what we might misconstrue as aggression, is their way of releasing or looking for some mental clarity. See? Or twerking, or hey, can I mention this girl's name? The one with the big bottles. Who can? No. She's gone off for a while. What happened to her?
Charlie,
where is she?
Where is she?
Yeah,
but if you ask me, I go ask.
OnlyFans is thriving, so she doesn't like Instagram.
Is it?
If she asks me, who go ask? So where is Abna Coco?
But what?
Posty Nancy or posty so.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you get, I think sometimes there are people who depend on social media just
to release stress.
Yeah.
And someone like
with the advantage comes the disadvantage too, and that is when you're dealing when the Gen Z who believes in all the things that social media provides decides to fuck up with a millennial or another generation where they believe in the talk and do, and we meet you for one side. That is where.
Are you trying to beat someone?
No, I'm not trying to beat. I'm just being.
No, it's like all his submission have been.
No. Look at his face when he says that when he walks into talking. You look like if you actually caught someone, you would discipline the person.
You know, there's some speech that you make. Like you're making like you being.
I'm telling you,
like
for real, for real. Why would Asamoah threaten bongo ideas on social media? Why would he do that? Because on an era, no, Asamoah era, no, he be talk and do, be typing. Until all truck ran a check a long.
Chale.
Like if for midterm personal,
hurry up. You understand? That is where the disadvantage comes. Because I'm talking on the side of violence, cyberbullying. If somebody they throw you plenty, will you catch them for real life inside? There are consequences. The other aggression forms, people that are twerking on social media and all that. Internet is written in ink, if you don't know. All your pictures, all your videos have been saved on somebody's phone. Some pervert J somewhere, they masturbate to your pictures. If you don't know, baby girl, I'm just being honest with you. Da baby, and obi she. Da baby, you never go find them again. But someday go come, you might decide to, do something major. Like you have taken a new path in life and all that. This is when all your pictures will start coming up. You've forgotten about Kiddy, forgets. Right? You've not forgotten about Kiddy's own.
Yeah.
Kiddy,
the internet never forgets.
I've been tweeted about so I was like, hey. You understand?
No.
Internet is written in ink. So before you put anything out there, just understand. Say, Charlie, this thing will come bite you. I quite remember in my early days on Facebook, somebody created a fake account, right? And then he was putting a whole lot of nonsense on Facebook. Mayem share, if it be today, like I would be saying, nah, because now social media has advanced to a certain level where verification and all these things, so people can actually know, say, oh, this is the real DJ Slim's account. But back then it wasn't. Facebook was fresh and young. 2008, 2009. Nobody creating a fake account. And the person's like, oh, I need girls for Otumfo tonight. I need 10 girls for Otumfo tonight. Otumfo was to have a threesome and hey! Me more. I see the terms, Jesus Christ. You understand? So
DJ Slim, I don't believe you.
Babes, I swear. I found me picture and pepe. Jesus, hey, Charlie, I don't feel sleep safe.
Come again. The person was like, what?
Charlie, men can't grab you. Maybe you say it. Charlie, Charlie,
So
Chama won't do threesome.
if he actually if Utumfo actually contacted you for
how?
some
No, na me. Where? How?
Oh no, but no, you
a
be
few
the real
moments
OG,
ago,
so Yeah.
all of a
I
sudden
know there's that time they're not me bosom, but it's me bosom. See, but that is how the thing is, because you know that people who do not understand life before social media, when some of these things are thrown even in their way, how they will react to it. But I reacted that way because I understand that, Charlie, this thing
yeah.
say okay, see, I'm dead. I'm virtually like
and
I'm
you're
dead.
slim.
You understand?
Yeah.
Udin a war CNT. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
If I go bad, you come.
But the Gen
Man.
Zs do not understand these things. The only problem I'm making is it will come back to hurt them because even their own Gen Zs, when they are in power, when they are controlling and running affairs, I'm sure most of them wouldn't want to have, I mean, forgive me, as I mentioned some name like Sugar Titi as Minister of Gender and Hwan Affairs.
Minister of Women and Children Affairs.
Minister of Women and Children Affairs, because she
Yeah.
was serving soup from a dick pot.
But Charlie, you hear say that pot is spiritual.
Wait, is that
That
the level of creativity we are encouraging
I'm
now?
just saying. I'm just saying.
No,
Even
but you,
the Gen
no, but
Zs,
you. No.
Have you wait, I have a question. How do you think they clean that the whole the penis head, no?
Mm.
I don't think
What do you be for?
Every hole is penetrated.
Mm.
Every hole can never be closed forever.
every
Oh yeah. Every
be
hole,
all.
no matter what, can never be closed
All
forever.
be all.
All. So easy. Recently, this Sugar Titi saga,
yeah.
that Kinaju was like, why?
As
He
I've
come
seen
Ghana.
it.
The guy come Ghana.
No, the guy no come. But you know the level of
Innocent.
aggression involved. This thing sparked because Sugar felt like there's an international porn star who wants to have sex with her, and she believes that we can use it as an avenue to to make money and all that. You understand? So she was actually requesting that.
Really?
It was like they were pushing for a pay-per-view type of event.
Yeah.
Yes, and people were willing to pay to watch them.
Shit.
Social media will give you that aggression. So yes, I believe.
Man.
Yes.
Hey, that reminds me.
Yes.
There was a time I was on Joy Prime morning show
Mm-hmm.
talking about relationships.
Mm-hmm.
And then I said, women do not need, I'm saying this again, women do not need men to have kids.
Mm.
But I said it in the context of artificial insemination,
Mm-hmm.
that if you're a woman past a certain age and you feel like you would like to have kids in your life at some point, believe it or not, women have biological clocks.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, you won't be able to
Yeah,
go through
you'll
it
clock out,
with
yeah.
ease.
Yeah.
You know, so if you want a kid, you don't have to wait for a man to wed you or to commit to you before you have a child.
Yeah.
Go get a sperm somewhere and have a kid. The comments.
Is that
Yeah.
biblical?
I trended on Facebook. I wasn't even on Facebook. Yeah, people were sending me screen. Somebody told him that he knows a friend who chopped me the previous night. When I saw it, I was so scared for my life
No.
because
He
my
said-
sister
he said he
called
knew
me.
a friend who chopped
Yeah.
the previous night.
Yes.
It's sexual.
And you know, that particular one, I think it was
Sexual.
my partner that sent me the message. Hey. I was like, wow.
Realms were sexing and nice.
Wow. People can just say things.
Yeah.
So I go online and I see Sweetie Abochi, media personality, says women must leave. So many weird captions.
Yes.
And the way people are convinced that I said what I said, and how dare me. School pages were telling me they're disappointed in me. They thought I was representing women. I'm a feminist. And I'm saying, wow.
Yes, because you know the aggression also comes because you know online blogs and all that. These bloggers also want to get a lot of traction on their sites and even their YouTube channel. So there are a lot of clickbait. You understand?
I guess, DJ, if you are the receiving end, it's terrible.
It's a terrible
It
thing.
is not
But
pleasant at all. When people are doing it to you, hey.
Uyembe show.
First time, and that's the only time. I don't intend to ever get there again.
You don't want to
I
trend
remember
again.
Kwame telling me that. Mean kabiom.
Kabium na ko enim, then trendy.
Me.
Yes.
Pepper wants them say.
Well,
Anyway.
Well, we believe. I believe people on social media are very, 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 very aggressive these days. I don't know what your views are. You can share them in the comment section right here. Of course, Loud Lounge. Yes, we're here inside Hit Mixer Studios. On Facebook and Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, DJ Slim, and just keep it one. Oh no, Facebook is DJ Kwaku Slim, verified page. I beg. Make nobody go create another DJ Slim for one side. So, your social media handles?
Sweetie Abochi. Sweetie spelled with a Y. SWEETY. Abochi. I'm everywhere except Facebook. I don't have
On
Facebook.
mark or problem, kid to Mr. Hanson.
So check like today, yeah, this aggressive thing. You guys talk or media chuck it for one side.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let's have the conversation going on real underscore Mr. Hanson on Instagram, and official underscore Mr. Hanson on TikTok.
Hanson, you have political ambitions.
Yeah.
Social media page bisa What my prelude? I'm a body. I'm a conclusion.
Yeah. Real underscore.
What?
Yeah, underscore. You know something. So so
Make
can
a
you follow
politician. That's what I'm saying.
Big shout out to all the
And we're out. Thank you very much.